Welcome to another episode of On the Shelf. So we are reviewing the Kier Valkyrie of the Dead from the Court of the Dead line from Sideshow Collectibles today. Okay, this is my first Court of the Dead piece. Been interested in the line for a little while, but wasn't quite ready to grab any yet. But this is the piece that got me interested in the line. So yeah, after receiving this piece, we'll be very keen to get more pieces in the line. Just got the pop head, the Michael Jackson pop head there, showing size comparison. This is a very tall piece, I believe about 27 inches tall. So a very elegant piece as well. It's for my first Court of the Dead piece. It's a little bit difficult to put together. The cape needs some tweaking, and still does. Still got some work to do on the cape, but that's as good as I've got it at this point in time. The piece is a really beautiful statue. Just give it a bit of turn around there. So provide a bit of a look for all of you. So at the bottom we've got some nice intricate details of the base, which is very much like all these joining, almost hieroglyphic type stuff. I'm not exactly sure what you'd call them, but it does set the piece off nicely. I mean, I do believe the piece probably could have done without it, but I don't know if other Court of the Dead pieces have it also. Maybe a different pattern, depending on what race you've gone with. The base, given this is such a tall piece, if it's not similar with other pieces, then you could probably do without it, just to reduce the height a little bit, make it a little bit easier to display. But looking at the base, we've got all the skulls drawn into sculpted and added to the rock. It's quite a nice base, snowy type of feel into it. So the good thing about these Court of the Dead pieces is because they're a sideshow, sideshow's own line. They can be as artistic or as realistic or unrealistic as they like. So it really allows the artist to have as much flair as they wish with the piece, which is really nice, because a lot of pieces they're going to be quite restricted on by what the manufacturer actually wants them to do and allows them to do. So the rocky base is quite nice. The icicles coming off they're in a silver form, as you can see, going through the skull and running down the side of the stone. Not sure if that's to do with the story. I've got the book coming along, but it doesn't really make them look like realistic icicles, but it could be the area or so forth that she's in. But I'll find out more information about that when I get the book. But it's still very nice looking of what they've done. Moving up towards the body, so you got really beautiful paint on the feet. The feet have got quite a bit of detail to them with the sculpting of the toes. Um, yeah, but it's a really very blood red, which as it's supposed to be, but it's got extremely shiny. Must be a glossed paint that they used, and just done really well. Moving up to the rest of the piece, most of this is mixed media as we move up. So you can sculpt these. This has got wire in it, so it can be sculpted and crafted into a way that you wish it to sit. So it looks nice. Once again, it's only recently come out of the box, so there's not too much. Hasn't had time to rest much to get all the creases out. The skull that she's holding in her hand is a really nice piece, really stunning. Looking blue sort of spirits that are coming off it. I'm sure that'll be talked about more in the book as well, with what that actually portrays. So yeah, really nice piece. The same paint coming up again. I know a lot of people have had issues with that arm staying in place. You would have seen in the unboxing video that was quite tight for me, so it's okay. Yes, it would be nice to actually have a magnet in it. Probably would have been nice if that arm didn't join there, but that's where her armband is. It probably would have been nicer if the arm was more of a wristband, and it joined at the wrist, allowing for a much smaller piece to have to be connected. It doesn't have such a downward force on it. You might have got away a bit better with the peg then, but it really should have a magnet. It is worrying because that peg will loosen over time. It'll also, in cold and heat, you're going to get some movement, as you do with polystone statues. So I may consider super gluing or using a hobby glue to connect that piece permanently. So it takes the worry out of it. Just on that as well. People do say that they much prefer magnets. I've had a couple of issues with magnets myself. Sometimes they magnetise so hard that they actually pull themselves out of the attachment piece, and then the attachment piece just drops off. So the magnets aren't a 100% solution either, especially when it's a downforce like this. Which I'd say the magnet could very well pull itself out of the other piece. I've had that happen on a lot of pop culture pieces, and I see on the internet a lot of people have had it on quite a few sideshow pieces. Moving up, we have the breastplate armour. Looks really nice again. It's some sort of plastic, I'd say. A bit hard to tell, but yes, some sort of plastic. It's all the strapping is all looks like some either really small strands of real leather or some false leather. Got the same blood colouring on the other hand that's holding the sword. And the sword feels like it's steel. I'd say it's not necessarily steel, but a metal of some description. Feels really solid, feels heavy. Doesn't feel like that's ever going to break. So this piece does come with two heads. The head that I've got on at the moment, and the head without the mask. Would have seen plenty of other videos with the head without the mask on. Both are beautiful heads. The one with the mask is what I'm choosing to display with, and what a lot of people seem to be choosing to display with. But you know, either one is really nice. So just below the head, you've got the collar piece, which is what locks the cape down, which is also the head is also locking down that collar piece. I've still got to do a bit of tweaking on the cape. Not entirely happy with it at the moment. Looks a bit Supermanish right now. But yeah, we'll deal with that soon. But it's a really nice thick fabric. There's lots of wires in it. It's quite strong wires as well. So you should be able to do a lot of work on that. The hair is a flexible rubber type material. I wouldn't want to flex it too much, but it is a fairly flexible material. So that's good. The paint job overall is really great on this piece. I haven't found any flaws as such. I know quite a few people have had shipping breakages and so forth through the Court of the Dead line because they're very delicate, some of their bits. This one has come with no problems, so very happy. And yeah, very impressed with the first Court of the Dead piece that I've got. And we'll definitely be looking at increasing this line and adding it to one of the lines that I collect. Thanks for listening to the review. I hope you enjoyed the review, and yeah, please like, subscribe, and comment.